What's going on, everybody? Matt Manduke here, and it's time for the quest for the best cheesesteak. I am at Elwood Deli, and I'm hungry, so I'm going right in. Face me. I'm not. I don't put anybody on camera unless they want that, and most people don't. So,
Right?
they don't.
Yeah. And a basketball.
Is that?
Yeah,
I'm doing a live stream. So I do a quest for the greatest cheesesteak, which is what I'm doing now. Where I go to different places all over South Jersey. I heard you guys have the banging cheesesteak here, so you're here to check it out. And what I do, I review the quality, the price, all that kind of stuff, and I do it all live. And then I go back and I edit it and I put it on my channel. It's an ongoing thing. So there's a lot of downtime where I'm waiting for cheesesteak and people are a little odd, and like I said, other people don't want to be on camera, so I just kind of keep it low profile on in here. But I like for them to hear what the price is, what the toppings are, and what all that stuff is, and then when I get the product, they can see what they get for it. And this is like my 10th episode now. It seems to do fairly well. I get a decent amount of people watching, and people are interested for a place that maybe doesn't do enough business. If you have a good cheesesteak and you're not getting enough business, you might actually get a little bit more business out of it. At the point of 200 or 300 reviews, gets you something. Yeah, I want to get a cheesesteak. Okay. All right. Let me get fried onions, green peppers if you got them. No, I'll skip the peppers then. Fried onions, ketchup, mayo, and tomato. Yes. And I also want to order cheese fries. Yep. And I need to know how much and how long.
Do you want the platter or just the cheesesteak then?
Is the platter going to save me money?
It's $8.49 for the platter.
Okay.
And I don't know how much is
Cheesesteak says $7 and cheese fries say $5, so we'll go with the platter. That makes sense.
Platter, and I'll give you a side cheese then.
Yeah, that'll work.
See, there we go. I got this.
Awesome.
All right, give me a little bit, honey.
All right.
Let me know.
Canada Dry. Good luck with that. No, secret. I don't see it. Oh, sorry. I do not see Canada Dry, and that's a request. Now, this isn't going to be a very long episode, guys, because I actually have somewhere to be, a chick to hang out with. She doesn't want to be on camera, and I have no intention on putting any females on camera for quite a while. But I did trim my head today and trim my beard today, and I'm not seeing the drink that was requested. But no Canada Dry. Which, that's not, maybe. There's one there. All right, cool. And I'll get myself a root beer because, I'm an addict. Ooh, got a birch beer. I'm going to go with a birch beer. That's awesome. Oops. I think I'm not drinking that. One-handed device. I like holding it this way, though. That works. Finding myself not so charismatic today. But since I'm in here, nobody else, we can do some selection of ice cream. There is an eating area that I will not be using. Coolers are back wall. Fairly standard deli. I did a thing on my way here. I haven't had the opportunity to mess with it, but I got myself a new dresser. All right. For that cheesesteak here now, too. Cheesesteak platter and the cheese on site. Thank you. All right, I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, so keep getting one viewer that picks up and drops and picks up and drops. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the door like. Oh, nope. All right. Less than one-handed. All right, so I did a couple things today because I got paid from my other job, and I needed shoes, so I got myself a pair of black on black Roshis because I've been using these red on white Roshis, and they've been fairly awesome. But the other thing that I did today, and I'm gonna after I get all situated, is I got this dresser. Well, it's a hold on. It's a desk, and I'm going to use the drawers in it for my bureau. Oh, hold on, it's not actually. I'm going to use the drawers in it for my bureau, and the top here, I actually have it locked so it didn't come open while I was driving. But this comes out, turns it into a desk, and it's a locking top, which I thought was actually fairly awesome for the cost of what I got it. Not too bad. It does require me to do a little bit of situation in here, but part of the reason why I liked it so much is one, because it will resolve the issue of, since I turn the bed sideways, I don't have as much space under the bed for my clothes, but it also resolves the issue I can still lean back in the front seat, and that's a big deal for me. So it fits my need, and for the cost, ultimately, I couldn't have built the thing for cheaper, so that's awesome. I picked it up out of Goodwill on my way here, but like I said, I haven't had the chance to finagle with it, and I was watching it while I was driving. I am going to have to anchor it to the wall so it doesn't lean, and I am going to have to throw a bungee cord over it or something so all the drawers don't come out, but that's very minor modifications in order to have what I have. And I think that my story is going to end up going on top of it, because if I switch vehicles, if I get a new van or I do something like that, I'm not going to do the Prius thing now. So I have to update the intro to the channel. I'm not going to do the Prius because it just seems completely counterproductive. I don't see how it could ever work for a couple. And ultimately, you got to make money either way. So, but I think the top of that is going to end up being where the story goes. That way, if I move from one vehicle to another, I can take my story with me. And I might be able to put some inside, because as we... I just take it this way, I think. I played with it a little bit to make sure, but yeah, there we go. I think. Yeah, there we go. And let's pull this out so that it can, and then one-handed is a problem. All right, and then this drops down, and bam, I got a desk, a decent desk that I can sit on. I don't expect to be sitting in on the potty to do it. I'll actually be using my camp chair, but that's all the way in the back right now. I haven't actually moved into it yet, but I think I'm going to end up putting something across the middle and using the, the shelf there. Where's my hand at on screen? Lower. There we go. Using those for storage. I can use those drawers for storage. There's a little bit of space underneath. I don't know why there's space underneath. Honestly, it looks like there's something in there. But I can use them. I can probably put some paper in there or whatnot. I like that it's lockable. I don't know how often I'll really use the lock, but I like that it's lockable. I think that's cool. I think the key itself is really cool, and it's cool to have something that uses that key. Like I said, I did actually cut my head, and I didn't, nobody's complained about it yet. Everybody says it looks good, so it must look good. But yeah, it looks good as far as I can tell. And I trimmed my beard down too, because that was a request from a female, and she likes it that way, and she's got some really good. But we're gonna leave that alone for now because, well, it's not friendly. But it looks much cleaner, much nicer than, well, the whole past year. And that's the idea. I look better, I feel better, I am better. I feel amazing, and I'm happy as hell. And I've been so excited about this desk. It's been weird, but ever since I saw it, I was like, ooh, that'll work. And the other part of this conversion is, one, I am probably gonna have to get rid of the that bucket situation and just use the other bucket that I've been having. Um, and I don't have any problems with doing that. I have enjoyed having this extra, the height and all that stuff, but I can't complain about it too much. I just don't have anywhere to put it anymore because of this desk. But I prefer the desk because I haven't had anywhere to be able to put my clothes. So I'll be able to put my clothes in the drawers here. Maybe not all my clothes, but the other thing that I'm changing is I'm going to take this ottoman out, this thing that's in the middle, which is what this is, and all the stuff that's in it. I hardly ever use the stuff. It's all like automotive cleaning supplies that I really don't need in here. So I'm going to get rid of that stuff or give it to somebody that will use it. And I'm going to put a nightstand in that's going to have a couple more drawers. And I have my eyes on one, but they want too much money for it. So I'm going to see if I can either haggle it down or just find another one that does the same thing for cheaper. I'm not going to pay $50 at Salvation Army for a used end table or nightstand or any of that stuff. But I do like the thing, and it'll fit into the space and give me two more drawers and enough space from one of those metal containers where they they're on the bed. One of those metal containers can slide underneath of it. And the other two can slide in, well, yeah, the other two can go into the space between the front seat and the desk. So that'll cover all of that stuff. There is a little bit of space behind the desk here. Not terrible much, but I think I can actually get it all the way up to the wall. I just have some things there, and I haven't played with that. Actually, one of the things that's there is the thing that goes over the speakers in the back, and that came off one day because I wanted to modify it, and I still haven't done the modification, so it hasn't been put back. Now, I think it's a little odd that nobody's watching, but I do understand that I've been releasing these edited episodes. Maybe you guys have been enjoying that, and you've been getting your daily dose of Manduke. And I'm about 14 minutes into the episode, and it's a little late now, but I want to address the disliking my videos issue. You guys do understand that you're watching it, and that's promoting me. So if you're just gonna dislike it, it really, if you're trying to upset me, the worst thing that you can do for me is just not watch. But since you can't do that, then go ahead, keep disliking it. It's still audience interaction. It still promotes me. And I'm still vaping on this bottle that I got. I got it out of the Hamilton Mall last week for $20. The Watermelon Fiesta isn't too bad. I am probably going to get another bottle since I'm out this way before I head to work tomorrow. And
I am looking forward to working tomorrow. I've been enjoying working there so much. It's been such a great job. All the women, just the attention from the women. It's great, and it was great last year too. Don't get me wrong. It's just I have this much happier mindset because I'm not enslaved, and it's so great. And now I don't have to turn down the things that I'm offered. Hello, viewer. How are you today? I hope you're doing fantastic. I am. I'm waiting on my cheesesteak. This is the fun part. I don't think it'll take too long though. And they had a very nice deal. It was a 8.50 for uh, a cheesesteak and fries. But the 20-ounce drinks were a little overpriced. I think I paid $2 for these. And oh, I got a like. That's awesome. We can talk if you want. I'm just sitting here rambling about stuff. I was talking about this desk that I got. I was very excited about it. It was fantastic. Uh, I need both hands to open this bottle. Hold on. Sure. Cold Birch beer. I can't get Birch beer in 20-ounce bottles too many places. So when I see it, I do get it because I want to promote that. You know, because that's how capitalism works. If you want to promote something, you spend money on it. And so that's what I do. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to go in and see if I can see if they're done with my cheesesteak. They don't take too long to make, so we'll find out, and then we can get an idea of what Elwood Deli has for quality. I was going to go to Port Norris today, but I was offered I was offered to be able to spend some time with somebody, so I came out this way, and I actually could hang out with somebody else later this evening, so it works because then that works in one chain and the other chain goes in the other direction. But I will get my ass to Port Norris to get a cheesesteak, and I will get my ass to Manny's to get a cheesesteak, and I will get my ass to uh, Woodbine Custard Stand to get a cheesesteak because they've all been requested, and somebody else requested something else that I still don't know, and there's somebody requesting something in Atlantic City for me to do. I will be doing this quest for the cheesesteak for all of time because every time I post an episode, everybody has a place where they want me to go, and there's apparently a place at the other end of the White Horse Pike where somebody wants me to go. So I'll check it out. I'll just keep going. This is a great series, and I might even do a spin-off depending on how things work out. Where I'll go for Mexican or ice cream or hot dogs. Well, I'm sorry that you couldn't talk to me, but I am happy that you stopped by and gave me a like. That is very wonderful of you. I can't like my own video until it's over. I'm going to head inside and see if my cheesesteak is done. Big tray cardboard. Put that around. Car show there. Bam. Main Street cruising. Oh, it already passed. That might have been the one I went to. I don't know. No, probably not. Are we done?
Yes, I'm done.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my side of cheese. Thank you.
Yep, have a great day, honey.
Yep, you as well. Thank you.
Bye, Mama.
Well, welcome back, viewer. The trouble now is going to be getting into the vehicle with less than one hand. And it's going to require me to use my phone hand. All right.
Let's see what this looks like. We're gonna flip the camera around, and it's a little bit of a mess in here, but that's because I'm sorry about that. It like froze, and I had to YouTube. All right, so they give me this combo platter for $8.50, and I think I paid $1 for the cheese, but wow, that is a skimpy cheesesteak. Wow. Now, they didn't have green peppers, so I actually resorted to tomatoes and fried onions. Look how skimpy that is. That's horrible. That's actually, for the cost, I get it, but that's worse than Cape May. It doesn't taste bad. Let me flip it around so you can watch. And I think that's one of the enjoyable things, right? Eating. It tastes good, but that is a skimpy cheesesteak. The bread's good. For $4 more, I can get twice as much sandwich packed full of meat. So I got to give it a 1 on value because I squeeze it tight. Look how thin it is. Look at it. Can you even see the meat? There's a lot of cheese, but that's horrible. Now, in comparison, this one's about on par with Eddie's Corner because Eddie's Corner was really expensive for a decent cheesesteak. This one, well, good thing they give you fries because it wouldn't fill me up at all if it weren't for the fries. That's pathetic. The fries don't have any salt on them. I guess that's why there's cheese. But they give you a decent amount of cheese. That's a lot of cheese. Do this. Definitely double dip. I even double dip when I share. But it's still that shitty fake cheese. I get it. That's what you put on cheese fries, but tomato was cut real thin. They didn't charge me for my topping, so you usually charge extra for green peppers and mushrooms. Wow, there's hardly steak on this bun. Makes me want to like fold the tomatoes down and just eat the bottom half. Because the bread does not make the cheesesteak. Don't get me wrong. Bad bread can ruin it. But bread doesn't make the cheesesteak. The steak does. The amount of steak, the amount of cheese, the quality of the cheese. I haven't had any complaints about the quality of cheese yet, and at any of the places I've been. But this is a horrible cheesesteak. Not saying it tastes bad. It doesn't taste bad, but it's so skimpy. People walking around in their underwear and their PJs. All right, I ate the bottom half. See how? Oh, what the hell? Keep dropping out. I got full signal. But what I was getting to was I ate the bottom half. See how much meat's on there? There's a little bit of meat. That's how much meat's on cheesesteak here. It's horrible. And this side's a little bit more hefty, but see how it's just the bottom and there's all this extra space on top? There's like none coming out the end. I feel ripped off because I paid $8 for this. Which I paid $1.50 for the fries because the cheesesteak was $7 without the fries. So I paid $7 for this little bit of meat. This is the worst cheesesteak I've gotten so far. There's so much cheese on it, makes me thirsty. I'm gonna take that back. That's not a 1 out of 5 stars. It's no stars. You ripped me off. I would not recommend coming here. Even if you're local, you're better off just not having a cheesesteak. Go anywhere else, you'll get a cheesesteak. Got 2 viewers now. Can I get another like? Nobody's interacting. But hey, you know, if you're just gonna watch and not say anything, that's cool. I prefer if you talk. That's it. The rest of my Auntie Anne's. Oh, made a mess. Got garlic all over my wiener. Oh, that's a hat. Can't use that for a napkin. I would use a dirty sock. If I could find one. Newspaper. I don't have anything to use for a napkin. Use my arm. That's better. That's making me gassy. That's always good.
I wonder why nobody does like signature cheesesteaks. Like, you know, if I had a deli, I'd do like specialty cheesesteaks. Maybe like bacon cheesesteak. Maybe do like all American, where you do like bacon and lettuce and tomato with onions. Maybe fresh onions. Maybe fried onions. Got a nice car. It's kind of scary. I wish it didn't look that way. Now she's looking this way. Kind of scary. I wish I didn't see that. I saw a couple of them earlier. Oh, it was last night. I was in a Walmart. I've seen some things I didn't want to see. Some things I don't think they even look in the mirror. If I was that thing, I wouldn't look in the mirror. The fries aren't bad, but fries are really hard to mess up. Look at all this extra bread I got on here. I shouldn't have to ask for extra meat on my cheesesteak to fill up the bun. Not like I asked for extra bread. It's not called cheesy bread. Cheesesteak. Supposed to be cheese and steak. The bun's just there to hold it. Oh, dripped on my shirt. Not like I can hit anybody. It's that mayo tomato juice. I wouldn't have got the mayo if they would have had green peppers. I wouldn't have got the tomatoes either, but I think I'm going to start getting tomatoes. That's a good idea. Look at all the bun. That's all the bun that didn't have enough meat for. Horrible. If it wasn't for the fries, it wouldn't be worth getting at all. We're better off just getting the fries. The fries aren't spectacular, but like I said, they're really hard to mess up. I mean, you could burn them, you could undercook them. That's about it. Fries are really hard to mess up. I guess you could season them wrong. That Chicky and Pete's does that. They ruin their fries by seasoning them wrong. But I want to apologize for not being overly charismatic today,
because I don't know. I haven't been feeling it today. And I want to put an outro on this because it's going to make it so much easier for me when I edit it. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Oh. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, you want to see what other quests I've been on for greatest cheesesteaks, you're going to want to check out videos there, which they'll be on there when I edit. And if you want to see what else I'm about, you can check out those videos there. As always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching and wish you all a great night. I'll see you guys in my next video.